Hello and welcome back again. I'm going to be reacting and breaking down a recon mission that we did in Ukraine. Okay, this one we had a yellow bus. I'm sure you guys remember it if you watched it. It was near Izium, which was all over the news a couple months back. So let's get into it. All right, we're going to start the video. So,
do we have access?
Okay, so I'm remembering what happened. We just left the base after getting some intel. This was actually one of the later missions, so we knew what we were supposed to do. Yeah. I'm traveling with my team, like half my team, and then one person who's going to be showing us around, talking to the commanders. He knows Ukrainian, so we have to go on a clear path, a road that was full of mines. We go to the area, which is this area right here, to go and talk to the commanders. The whole place is obliterated. You can see all the artillery shells that had landed. Not while we were there, but the place was empty. No commanders were there. So already, criticism again for the commanders. I've criticized them before in other videos. And look, I'm not a commander. I've never been really in a leadership position except for maybe a team leader squad leader. For something that big, I wish that they would be able to tell people what's going on. You can see that dead missile there. Because they weren't there, we had taken the wrong route.
This is towards the front. I just remember we had the turn really close.
You can hear us.
Remember? Yeah, I can go straight down that way.
We took the wrong route. We were heading towards the Russian front. Now, unfortunately, 2 days later, because the commanders did not notify anybody in the area that they are not there anymore. 2 days later, one of our recon teams from a different team had went there to go and check up, to go and talk to the commanders, let them know, hey, I'm going to be operating this area. Wagner. 2 days later, they came to that exact position we were, right there, and killed one of them. All right. Shot him. This is serious. Now, here we are. We get to the location. The commanders did not say anything, so yeah, they weren't even there. So we decided, okay, we're going to go there. We're going to see what's going on, and we'll push in from there and figure out what we're going to do. So as we get there, we see all this bombardments happening really far out there. I decided to go and record it. I asked my team leader, hey, we can use this later, figure out what's going on, who they hit. And yeah, they're just hitting Ukrainian positions. Those were trenches. And yeah, not a good time. We actually had a team of snipers who also couldn't talk to the commanders. They didn't know anybody was going to show up there, but they were right in the wood line that I was videoing from. They just came walking in and we're like, what the hell? We squatted them. So we go down the road. Already, I would say, not the smartest. We are out here trying to figure out, was this yellow bus in front of us destroyed by a mine? Was it destroyed by a tank? What was it? We don't know. If we suspect any of those, why are we bringing the vehicle this close to it? I mean, it's been here for a while. Okay, so this happened a while ago. We already suspected it was mines, but we didn't know for sure. So this was a humanitarian vehicle. We're going to check it out. And
mine right there. It seems like
I'm talking to him. It's this is just class.
Yeah, because
we're doing recon on it. We're figuring out BDA, battle damage assessment.
Let me see the other side.
And it looks like a mine because the right side, right where the tire was, just completely destroyed. Took out the front. Left side is fine. Rear is fine. It seems like a mine.
Nothing exiting from here.
Okay.
Nothing.
Now, if it's a mine, why do we have the vehicle full of guys just chilling in the back? Why are we not having them also provide security? I don't know. Maybe it's because we suspect. I'm not the team leader. Probably suspecting that those guys, whoever planted that mine, was long ago because the front line had pushed up. You can see where the Ukrainians were being hit to our right, kilometers in the distance. So we know that there's probably no saboteurs here, probably no Russians, but we're still looking around, figuring out what's going on. So the BDA continues. We see some mortar impacts, which are a little weird. Okay, so we know that even if we suspect there's a mine, there's also IDF that hit this area. So yeah, I mean, our task was to make sure that this was not mined. So I get back to him. You can see some more mortar shells there.
Looks like animal to me. See small
Yeah, so that's like an anthill. We're just making sure. We're making sure. We don't want to get anybody killed.
Saw an impact just like this one.
And we're talking to each other. I think that's very good. Communication is very, very important. on the ground communication as it comes. What's going on? We're just checking. We're ahead of the vehicle. The vehicle's staying parked right where it was, and it's slowly moving up as we go. But I still think that we should have utilized everybody personally. But yeah, he was about to step into that. I was like, oh, watch out for that. And then turns out just another anthill or something. So, looks pretty clear. We had pushed up to that tree line there.
Well, if I suspect a fucking mine, I think we should go by foot, dude. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, so
Go quietly, sills, everything. We gotta take this like that, in my opinion.
So I caught myself there. All right, I'm giving my opinion. Why am I giving my opinion to my team leader when we're doing everything just fine? You know, like, you know, I don't know how far away. It turned out it was kilometers. I don't want to walk kilometers for no reason. So I caught myself, and I you know, criticism for myself. Why am I telling my team leader what I think we should do? You know, I'm the grunt. Just listen to your fucking commands. So I caught myself there, and I said, in my opinion, you know, I just stopped talking. But he's always very open. He's a great team leader. He's always very open to suggestions, and you know. That was one of the teams that might have been the same team that would later take a casualty. That was one of the teams that was out there at that one place I was talking about earlier. So we get to the position. Look, we had two jobs. We wanted to go and demine that road. It was good. We show up to the position, and we were told
There's a camouflage car as well.
by one of the other recon teams that this position we are at right now is completely good. Okay? Or, not completely good. What am I saying? I was watching the video. It was bombed out. It's completely destroyed by grad. We get there, everything seems fine. So we just drive up, we're like, okay, we're just gonna unpack our stuff. Turns out those guys were a little scared. Alright. This happens. And they abandoned their position because they're a little scared from artillery coming in close. So we just start walking in there, we're like, okay, well, this is gonna be an easy mission, whatever. And previously, those civilians we were talking to, they had said that they were just bombed 5 minutes ago by Russians. What the hell is going on? The translator was saying, "Hey, you guys should probably back off this area. Let the military do its thing." And we continued on. We met some Ukrainians down there, which is getting bombed right now. That same position. So we got there. The Ukrainians said 5 minutes ago it was bombed. We get out of there and they get bombed again. And here's this video. We're all surrounding the vehicle, all looking at it. We're like, whatever. We're next to a yellow bus, plain view of the Russians. Here we go. Yeah. He's like, it's my team leader's video. What happened there? We're all bunched up on this vehicle trying to find out.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Look at that. And they hit. That is the same road. You see how that road sort of goes into the forest? It cuts left. That is the same road that we went on. And they hit it. Smack dab in the middle. And because we're on a hill, we think that they were trying to fire at us at the yellow bus. But because of the hill, it ended up going far. Look, we get out of there. We found some stuff that we can bring back for the BDA, right? We found some valuable intelligence, valuable stuff, and we found out what possibly destroyed that yellow bus, which is IDF, indirect fire. So we should not have bunched up like that. That is not a very smart thing to do. And yeah, we just end up heading back. We passed by a couple villages, and all the leadership is gone. So that's it for the video. I think we learned quite a bit. I learned a lot just by rewatching it and criticizing myself, and it's a very, very important thing to do. Again, like I said in the first video that I made of combat reactions, being humble is the most important thing you can be as a fighter. So be humble, criticize yourself, and teach others about your mistakes. I've got this YouTube channel. It's easy. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Hope you learned something. Peace.